Yo, 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 welcome to Mog Plays. Tonight, guys, we're getting to Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. Now, this isn't a game I intended to stream. First and foremost, I had some issues with the story of Tears of the Kingdom, uh, particularly the involvement of Ganon, his sort of placement in the timeline and story, as well as, you know, the conflicting continuity errors that I felt existed that were because of the storyline presented in Tears of the Kingdom. Uh, Most particularly pertaining to the Imprisonment War. This game, apparently, I just learned, is canon to the actual, is canon to Tears of the Kingdom. Uh, that it takes place in the actual timeline. Nintendo's confirmed this, and they're going to touch on the story of the imprisoning war that was only briefly alluded to in Tears in the Kingdom, which I feel like is such a fucking it pisses me off so much because the truth is they should have included that context in the original game because I felt so like I didn't like the ending. I didn't like the last temple, and I felt like in terms of the story, it was just not as strong as Breath of the Wild. And despite like all of the, I mean, it was ambitious where they were going with it, especially with the inclusion of Ganondorf. But there was just so much about him that was an enigma, especially when it came to the imprisoning war and how he was imprisoned. Like it just like you couldn't like make Ganondorf make sense in Tears of the Kingdom. Like make him make sense because he doesn't make sense because there are like when you're talking about like Zelda sent back in time to the very earliest time period or like the founding of Hyrule, right? But then we have another story that contradicts that in Skyward Sword, where Hyrule is founded, and it's pre-Hyrule. It's like when everybody was in the clouds, and and the Master Sword is not even created yet, and like the surface is what would eventually become Hyrule. Zelda's not even a princess yet; like she's just a reincarnation of the goddess Hylia. There are things that are contradicted within Tears of the Kingdom that I just didn't like. And then Ganondorf in his iteration, how he comes to take over this newly founded Hyrule, but you're like, who is this Ganondorf? Is this the same Ganondorf that we've been dealing with so many games across different timelines? Because there have only been so many, like not even you can't even count on one hand how many. There's like countless Zeldas and countless Links, but there aren't that many Ganons. Like there are not. There's the one that what is it? The one that's created in Oracle of Sages and Oracle of Ages that's different than the original incarnation. The original incarnation persists throughout all timelines, throughout all of the games for the most part. There's the one that's created in Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons, and then the one that's created in what is it? Four Swords Adventures. But that's it. Like there's only three. And then you're going to go and say that there's this one in Tears in the Kingdom that is essentially a sequel of a game where all the timelines converge into one, but then you're going to go send Zelda back in time to the earliest incarnations of Hyrule, quote, quote, because you're saying that this kingdom was founded. Anyways, there's just so much wrong with Tears of the Kingdom. In terms of like respecting continuity, it does not respect the continuity of the past games. That's just how I feel. But oh, yo, what's up, man? Do even spin? I'm just giving my take on the. I'm just giving my take on how I feel about Tears of the Kingdom and how like this game is essentially going to be explaining a lot of the things that should have explained in the previous game. But let's just get into it. Alright, I've already got so many questions.
What?
There you are, Rauru.
They have not explained that. That's what pisses me off.
I've searched all over. How many times do I have to remind you? You are the only king that Hyrule has.
Forgive me, Sonia. I heard a disturbance in the forest.
It's Dimitri.
I can't conceive how. The shades here should be sealed. What? Oh dear.
Where am I?
We didn't mean to startle you. I'm sorry. It's okay. My name is Sonia.
And could we ask what your name is?
I am the daughter of King Rome of Hyrule, Zelda.
What an unexpected answer. We are the king and queen who founded Hyrule, after all. Or at least we were the last time I checked.
You two founded Hyrule? And you're the king?
My name is Rauru. King Rauru of Hyrule.
King Rauru? And Queen Sonia? But that must mean...
You've clearly had quite a day today. Would you be willing to tell us what happened?
Intriguing. So you, Princess Zelda of Hyrule, and your loyal attendant were investigating deep beneath the castle's grounds. There, you discovered murals illustrating the ancient days of your kingdom. And a horrifying man bound by magic. This man's awakening caused the earth beneath your feet to crumble. You then lost consciousness amidst the chaos, and found yourself here with us. I can't say it's an easy tale to accept. Yet you do bear that secret stone. Perhaps you truly have traveled back in time.
This stone?
Come, let's leave such topics for later. Zelda, dear, why don't we take a look around to see if you recognize anything?
All right.
So I'm guessing this is going to be a Zelda-led game. Okay, but still, what I was saying...
Make for Hyrule Castle. The plateau it rests upon should give you a fine lay of the land.
So what I was saying, though, earlier is that they don't do a good job of, like, so there's only been, like, 3 different... Okay, there's been 1 Ganon door, and there's been 3 Ganons. So, like...
How strange. This scenery should be new to me. Yet it feels so oddly familiar.
Then let us press on. Perhaps you'll see something you recognize.
So, it confuses the shit out of me when they introduce this Ganon, and then they're trying to say that this is, like, the founding...
What's that over there?
A shrine meant to seal away the shades in this area. Although that one is yet to be finished.
Shades?
Foul spirits that plague Hyrule's lands. Sonia and I have been traversing the kingdom to banish them.
We were returning from one such journey when we found you. Now come. We've soldiers just ahead.
Okay, we can press it. Okay. Well, gotta say, this game is still beautiful. Let's just hope they do it justice and respect the continuity.
Welcome back, Your Majesties. And who is that with you?
We can explain everything once we're back at the castle. For now, simply know that she's a friend.
As you wish, Queen Sonia. In that case, let us be off.
Music is on point, as one would expect from a Zelda game.
Stand back. Quite a gathering.
What are they?
They're shades. But if they're appearing even here, then...
The Light Zelda! Use its power! Quickly, just as you did a moment ago.
The power of light?
So the adult timeline Ganon is...
Apologies, Zelda. Could
So-
you lend us your aid? We must free these soldiers of the Shade's grasp.
There's something sinister about all of this. But I must try and fight it.
I will help as well.
My power?
Amplified by the Zonai treasure in your possession, yes.
So the fallen timeline Ganon is Ganon in its true form, but they're still all essentially the same Ganon, though. They're all derivative of the same person. Like, that's what I was saying. But, like, you know how, like, there's every single incarnation of Zelda and Link? but there's only been like 3 separate entities of Ganon. The one created in Oracle of Ages and Seasons, the one that was created in Four Swords Adventures. I don't count those.
That appears to be the last of them. Rauru and I can take things from here.
I recognize her voice. They're both Fire Emblem characters, both Rauru and Sonia.
Your Majesty!
Worry not. The shades here are gone, and we'll see they remain as such.
Across sky and earth, light shall prevail over evil.
Holy light, smile upon our people forevermore.
Yeah, she's a voice in Persona too.
Sacred power. Incredible. You must be exhausted after all that.
Not nearly as much as in days past. Now that I have Sonia's assistance, the power of the shrines can hold for much longer than before. Truth be told, she aids me more than she knows.
In any case, the shades in the area should be contained. Now then, Zelda. Shall we make our way to the castle?
Please.
The others have gone ahead to secure our route to the castle. I suggest we join them when we're able.
The Twilight... Yeah, but the Twilight era Ganon is the same Ganon as the one in the Downfall timeline. Even though they're in different timelines, they're still derivative from the same person. They're still the same Ganondorf from Ocarina of Time. They've just... he's come back. He's been sealed away and released so many times. But the Ganon and... they don't do a good job of explaining the Ganon in the Wilds, this one from Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of the Wild at all in a good way. Like his existence breaks continuity. I'm really hoping they really elaborate more in this game.
The very king and queen of Hyrule would be traveling around purifying evil.
I wouldn't have it any other way. To protect one's kingdom is the greatest pride a ruler could ask for.
That, and a welcome escape from his duties at the castle.
I believe Ganon is actually evil in all the games, though. I feel like there's hardly a Ganon with any redeemable qualities.
Wait a second. Is this the Great Plateau?
He's a reincarnation of Demise from Skyward Sword.
So that's Hyrule Castle? And we're at the Great Plateau, birthplace of our kingdom. All my studies have spoken of precisely this. Then, that must mean this really is the past. Hyrule. When the Zonai, who descended from the heavens, joined hands with the Hylians, who dwelled on the surface. Their union led to a great and prosperous kingdom. But in time, a terrible evil arose. A war was fought to vanquish this evil, one which future generations would call the Imprisoning War.
The Imprisoning War. Not to be confused with the Imprisoning War from A Link to the Past.
Oh, this one's just as eye-catching as the last. But I don't know, maybe blue's more your kind of color.
Please, all this fussing really isn't necessary.
Nonsense, my lady. You're Her Majesty's royal kin, and what's royalty without the garments to match it?
If you insist. Well then, how about this?
I think it's wonderful. Now forget all that talk about going home. I vote you stay right here for the rest of forever.
You know I can't do that.
Oh, and today's your first time meeting Lady Minoru, yes? Nobody else has the brains that she does. Uh-huh. If anyone will have answers, it's her.
Thank you, Lenalia.
Yeah, he's appeared in all the Zeldas, or most of the Zeldas, but he's not like reincarnated like several times like Link and Zelda. There's only a few Ganons. Well, 2 Ganons, 1 Ganondorf, but if you include this guy, and if he's really different than the other Ganondorf, then there's 2 Ganondorfs now. And when I say Ganon versus Ganondorf, like Ganondorf's the human, and Ganon is the pig
Just
form.
what is this? My word, it moves almost as if it's actually alive.
Is this your first time seeing a construct?
Spirit Sage.
You've not graced my study in quite a while, Rauru. And is this the girl?
As you may know, she seeks a means of returning to her own time. Minoru, could you lend her your wisdom?
Pleased to make your acquaintance. My name is Zelda. As I hear, I'm a very distant descendant. It's an honor to meet you, my lady.
Call me Minoru, please. And the honor is all mine, Zelda. Now to the matter at hand. Can you tell me exactly what happened to you?
Yes, I'd be glad to.
No need to hide your interest. Take a closer look, if you'd like.
In the time I'm from, we do make use of machinery. Though I must say, this construct is different in so many ways. Would you mind if I made a record of this?
Please, go ahead.
Oh.
And what's that?
It's called a Purapad. A friend of mine made it for me. It's capable of creating vivid depictions of any landscape or object you wish to chronicle. And it used to do even more than that, before I found myself here in this era.
Would you be willing to let me examine it? It may prove useful in my studies.
Of course. I have so many questions I'd like to ask about your construct as well.
I knew this would happen.
Can you explain how it works exactly? What empowers it to move like that?
You see,
Oh yeah, because I forget this Zelda's a nerd. very choice reading.
As Zelda and Minoru discussed construct technology, the two quickly realized they had a great deal in common. Minoru also took a keen interest in Zelda's Purapad and offered to do her best to restore some of its built-in functionality. Alas, Minoru was at a loss when it came to returning Zelda to her own era. She did, however, share her knowledge of draconification, a forbidden act by which a secret stone transforms a person into an eternal dragon at the cost of their heart and mind. Aware that making such a sacrifice would not remedy her situation, Zelda found herself unsure of how to proceed. But after a few words of encouragement from Rauru, she decided to speak with Sonia to learn more about the Queen's ability to manipulate time. So, Lady Zelda, are you getting used to life here at the castle?
Oh yes, each day has been more wonderful than the last. I've already learned a great many things from King Rauru and Queen Sonia, of course. But nothing compares to Minoru's incredible research. To think I would find myself riding atop a construct.
Well, I'm glad one of us was happy about it. Ever since you arrived, it's just been one eventful day after the next. Remember when His Majesty snuck off from his duties and we were foolish enough to join him?
That's cool. They're giving Raul a little bit more.
It wasn't long until Queen Sonia found us, and she certainly wasn't happy when she did.
Giving him some characterization.
Now, after you, my lady.
That is what we call an envoy mask.
Envoy?
Yes. Each depicts one of the sacred beasts that guard our kingdom. Divine protectors we Hylians have worshipped since long ago. When the Zora, the Rito, and now the Gorons forged their pacts with Hyrule, we presented their leaders with one of those masks. Proof of our alliance and the trust we bear for one another.
Oh, and they haven't gained the
beasts. Even at this early stage, it's clear that Hyrule is on good terms with the other leaders. Though, what of the Gerudo?
What indeed? To be honest, we had hoped to join hands with them as well. But their desert tribes have begun to encroach on neighboring lands, in search of more fertile territory to call home. In times past, there was no shortage of Gerudo voices seeking cooperation with the continent at large. But those voices have grown far weaker of late. And I expect them to stay as such, given the Gerudo's current chieftain, the only male born to their tribe in the past 100 years.
well,
Now,
Calamity.
It's time for your training. Rauru mentioned he'll be joining us as well. Show him your best, Zelda.
I will.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Was that Calamity Ganon is just supposed to be the manifestation of Ganon's malice. He's not actually Ganon. So yeah, like he just made of evil, which is actually correct.
Of course.
Okay, so it's giving me the combos. Unique skills are, and then oh, this reminds me of like Fire Emblem Three Hopes. Nice. I was so good at those games too, like.
No holding back!
Dangerous attacks.
Prepare yourself. Mm-hmm.
No, I'm good. What strength! Victory may be yours, but the pleasure was all mine. I must say, Zelda, I'm proud to see you putting everything you've learned to such good use.
Yes.
Assuming you were brought to this era by the secret stone, amplifying your power over time. Then you may be able to find a way home by furthering your understanding of that power.
If I may.
Ah, I almost forgot. I have something for you. Special ribbon. A travel ration, prepared by a culinary construct, used to recover hearts. So like the other Warriors games, are not canon. This is the first, so like the Hyrule Warriors #1 and then Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, they're both non-canon Zelda games. So they're just more made for fun. So like they have stories and stuff, but they don't really apply. Like Hyrule Warriors 1 was like a multiverse with all of the Zelda universes sort of colliding into one game. So it's sort of like think about like a Super Smash Bros. Mashup. And then Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity was like an alternate take on Breath of the Wild, or like the events that led up to Breath of the Wild. Like it's like what would like a what if scenario, right? This game, however, is 100% canon to Tears of the Kingdom. So this is the prequel to Tears of the Kingdom, or not even a prequel. This is like what Zelda was doing after she was sent to the past. So that's why like this game is going to cover the imprisoning war that eventually seals this version of Ganondorf. What bothers me is that they don't give this version of Ganondorf like a proper like explanation for his existence, or like this existence of Hyrule. Because if this is the founding of Hyrule, I want to know about like, then they said that like the Zonai came from the sky and joined the Highlands who existed on the surface. But then I'm like, but we've already had that scenario where there were people in the sky coming down to the surface, and that was in Skyward Sword whenever the Master Sword was created. And when Demise, which is the first, like, you know, the true antagonist of the Legend of Zelda series, who is Ganondorf reincarnated, or like Ganondorf is Calamity reincarnated, the same way like Princess Zelda is the princess or goddess Hylia reincarnated. It's so like, I don't know. There have been way more Zelda and Link reincarnations than there have been Ganons, like or Demise reincarnate. Well, bleh. So I don't know. It's all has to do with the Triforce though. Like Demise has the Triforce of power, Zelda has the Triforce of wisdom, Link has the Triforce of courage, but Ganon is the only one of the three who has been able to hold on to his Triforce for the longest. So like, whereas like Zelda and Link tend to pass their Triforces on because they live out their lives and die. Ganondorf has time and time again eluded death by being sealed away somehow. There only been few instances where he's actually been completely and most utterly destroyed. Zelda 1 in the NES, when he was killed by a silver arrow, which was, you know, then retconned to be a light arrow. And then he's dead, and then that's why they're seeking out Link, because they're going to use his blood to revive Ganon in Zelda 2. Then there's what other ones that he's actually died in the adult timeline. So in the Fallen timeline, he doesn't die until Zelda 1. In the Fallen, or no, that's the Fallen timeline. In the adult timeline, he doesn't die till Twilight Princess, I believe. But then he's reincarnated in the Four Swords Adventures, and that's the adult timeline. Then in the, what is it, the hero is, so, and the hero prevails but disappears, and Ganon is sealed away before he could even take over Hyrule. That's when Link goes back in time to when he's a child, or no, not a child, but where he goes back in time. But the Hyrule that's left behind after Ganon's sealed away, that's where the Wind Waker occurs. That Ganon is sealed away, returns in Wind Waker, and then dies when Link kills him in Wind Waker. So there's technically only been that one Ganon, and he has died in 3 different games over the course of 3 timelines. Tears of the Kingdom is a sequel to Breath of the Wild. Tears of the Kingdom is a sequel to Breath of the Wild, but that's what confuses the shit out of me, because I'm trying to figure out, this Ganondorf is not the original Ganondorf. There's no evidence to point or suggest otherwise, but they don't really clarify where this Ganondorf came from. But they put him so early in the timeline. If they're gonna say like this is where the founding of Hyrule was, then you don't know whether he came before the Ocarina of Time Ganondorf or after the Ocarina of Time Ganondorf, because there's only one other mention of the imprisoning war, which is in A Link to the Past, and in A Link to the Past, Nintendo's already said that this is a different imprisoning war. So it's so confusing. I just like dying to know, which is why I picked up this game, and I'm like, okay, I hope they fix this continuity shit, because it's confusing as fuck. But I hope that explains everything. Special rations. So that's how we heal. Got it. Okay, so wonder. Oh shit.
Ready?
Oh, bitch.
Now's my chance.
What is this? Nice. No, this is reminding me a lot of Fire Emblem 3 Hopes. I played a lot of that game. Ha!
If I may.
Yeah, I would like to play that one again. I feel like I could have did better.
I'm alright.
Oh, bitch. Got you.
Yes.
Yep, that's exactly what I read as well. So, Ocarina of Time splits into 3 timelines, and then they all converge, like, into one future timeline with Breath of the Wild. So, like, all 3 timelines, no matter where it comes from, all go into Breath of the Wild. Yes, so this does take place before Breath of the Wild, yes. So there are 2 imprisoning wars. One that happens before A Link to the Past, which I think is supposed to be the events of Ocarina of Time. So when the 7 sages steal Ganon after the hero dies. So, no. Yes, after the hero dies. Then this imprisoning war happens before Breath of the Wild, at the beginning of when Hyrule was first founded. But then that doesn't make any sense, because, like, if they try to say, like, that's why it's so confusing, because I've literally tried to figure out, like, that's what I'm saying, try to make this make sense. There's the imprisoning war that happens before Breath of the Wild, right? They say it's different than the imprisoning war that happened before A Link to the Past. They say that 3 timelines happen in Ocarina of Time, all converge to create the timeline where Breath of the Wild exists. By default, that means it's also where Tears of the Kingdom exists. But then Zelda goes back in time to Hyrule's founding, right? The very beginning of Hyrule. And then there's an imprisoning war. They never, and I don't know, Nintendo says that this is a different imprisoning war, but there's already, so there's got to be, like, if you can find this, are there 2 different imprisoning wars, or are there just 1? And if there are 2 different imprisoning wars, why was Hyrule founded a 2nd time, or a 3rd time technically? Because, like, I don't know how many times, but in the Fallen timeline, it's the same Hyrule that was founded at the end of Skyward Sword. The same Hyrule is in the adult timeline, but then in the child timeline. But then in the adult timeline, where Wind Waker happens, Hyrule is flooded, and a new Hyrule is founded again in Spirit Tracks. So It's so crazy. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Yeah, this game is the events of the imprisoning war that happens before Breath of the Wild. But I want to know the specifics on Ganon, because the whole point of the imprisoning war is to explain the existence of this Ganondorf. And is it the same I'm pretty sure it's a different Ganondorf, but at the same time, like, where does it fit in the timeline? It all just, the imprisoning war is the main thing that fucks all this stuff. It's the main thing that fucks all this up. So, like, when I played Tears of the Kingdom the first time, it was my biggest complaint was how they used the imprisoning war. I was like, they need to differentiate it or some shit, because it's fucking with the timeline continuity. And yeah, I really hope they actually go into detail and really explain this shit really good.
Oh!
Do not stay your blade on my account, Zelda. Oh, just like Dimitri. Get him. So there's two of them. Okay, so like, if there are two imprisoning wars, then this imprisoning war, so the founding of this Hyrule has to happen after the founding of the other Hyrule, right?
I'm with you, Zelda.
So then we need to understand what happened to the other Hyrule and why was it refounded. Like, we need to figure out why Hyrule fell again to create this one. And if Ganondorf was, you know, reborn again, because this game did confirm it. They said that the chieftain of the Gerudo, they were trying to maintain or trying to regain the Gerudo as allies, but they have been unsuccessful, and that it was even more so due to the new chieftain who was the first male born to the Gerudo race in like the last 100 years, which is what usually happens, but means that he was born within this time frame, which means he can't be the Ganondorf from before, which is pretty, I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory, but still, like, makes my brain hurt.
Do you mind if we join you? We could use the practice. My Goron brothers, I hope you're ready to have a bit of fun today.
Oh no. Ah. Ah, ouch. I usually try to like get them both in the same place. Oh no.
Yes.
Oh, I can switch. Oh, Rauru is playable. Nice. Oh, yeah, the Sheikah? Yeah, because they are like the ones who created like the, they've always had the technology. But apparently the Zonai have technology too. The Zonai Warriors, see, yeah, they had Zonai are the ones who created the constructs. But I honestly think the Sheikah inherited the Zonai technology. Although I don't know, because you know how like the Zonai have the eye on the head, the closed eye, and it looks kind of like the Sheikah symbol. So like I'm pretty sure like the Sheikah inherited it like over time. You know, sort of how like well, I don't know, in the adult timeline the Zora were supposed to become the Rito, but now they are different races. So same way like how the Kokiri became the what's it called, the Koroks. Nicely done. Ah.
Very well.
Oh no! Zelda, get him from the back. There we go.
Yes.
Very well.
What is
with you, Zelda.
Come on, let's go, bud.
Carry on. Now then.
Alright, gotta admit, this is pretty fun. This is really fun gameplay. I really like playing with Raul a lot. I can't wait to use him a bit more.
Yes.
The art of the blade. Victory. I wonder how we're gonna use our rupees. Yeah, like, you gain money, but like, what do we spend it on? Oh, and you get food? Oh, man.
Zelda. Zelda?
King Rauru, thank you for all of your help today.
What's this all of a sudden?
Feel free to drop it in the comments. I would love to watch it. Majora's Mask is my favorite Zelda of all time.
For years, I never knew my own strength. How to use this power, that is. Were my mother still alive, I'm sure I would have learned it from her. Of course, many others were there in her stead, though I never found my answers. But now, discovering the truth here like this, I'm so happy. I hope to be just like you and Queen Sonia one day, protecting my people, giving them a reason to live.
In that case, there's only one thing to do. Find a way to return you to your own era. So you can become the protector your kingdom needs.
Yes.
You know,
And whenever you need us, Sonia and I will be here. Our time spent with you, as brief as it's been, has already meant the world to us. Come. We should be getting home.
that's so sweet. They are her family, after all. But there was something I was gonna say. Majora's Mask is my favorite Zelda game.
Good.
Oh, that's it. So, considering that Zelda is like the only royal family member to be alive in the Breath of the Wild, or just any subsequent Zelda game, pretty much, why isn't she Queen Zelda? Like, why it never does she ascend the throne and become Queen Zelda. There's never Queen Zelda, even when her dad dies. Like, so crazy. Oh, okay. Cool. Sounds good, bud. I would love to watch it. A Hylian princess from the distant future, she hones her powers over time and light in search of a way home while working tirelessly to aid her kingdom's ancient founders. So that makes sense because Rauru is the Sage of Light and Sonia, I'm assuming, is the Sage of Time, which is what Zelda's always been. Rauru, King of Hyrule, the first King of Hyrule, and one of the last surviving Zonai. He wields the power of light and a secret stone born by his people when they descended from the heavens long ago. Advancing the campaign. Oh, well, we already did this one, didn't we? Oh. Oh, yeah, you
wield this power for the good of all.
Oh, she gained new abilities. Complete quests in Hyrule's various regions to contribute to the overall development. Raising your contribution level in a region will earn you an assortment of rewards. Holy boy. Holy moly, oh boy, is what I meant to say. We need 10, I only have 2. Short. Oh, hi.
Wonderful.
Nice.
A fine showing.
Boosting his confidence. I don't know if I'm just gonna go through here and read all the lore. With proof of the monster's defeat in hand, the soldier returned home satisfied and mentioned how helpful he found the items I had provided. I only hope this gives him the belief he needs to run the training sessions effectively. Oh, now I got 5 mushrooms. Nice. Okay, do not have enough for that. Okay, so then we move on to the next quest. Yes.
As Zelda busied herself with life in this new era, Minoru invited the princess on a survey of the depths, a gargantuan space beneath Hyrule that contained strange facilities, constructs, and relics from the Zonai who had once thrived on the surface. With the Zonai gone and their advanced civilization lost from the depths, the vast subterranean land had become rife with dangerous creatures and shades, which hindered Minoru's investigations at every turn. Concerned for Zelda's safety, Rauru offered to join the two explorers as they ventured deep beneath Hyrule's surface. But unknown perils awaited them in the perpetual darkness.
Ooh, this is exciting. Oh, the speed of time in the 3D remake. So like, he's most likely is referring to how quickly time passes in Majora's Mask. So like, I barely noticed the difference between the 3DS version and N64, but that's because I always slow down time with the reversed Song of Time. And I'm pretty sure that's what he's referring to. It's just like there's a change in the speed of time. Maybe it moves faster, maybe it moves slower. But to me, I never really noticed because I'm always focused on what I need to do during the day. So, you know, like I really hardly ever focused on that. But Majora's Mask, I love both versions. I mean, I played them both. I love them both. I enjoyed it just as much on the DS as I did on the N64. Although I feel like the N64 aesthetic is a little bit more nostalgic in terms. I mean, I love the polish and the look to the graphics of the 3DS one, but I feel like the N64 one is a little darker and creepier in its art style, and just like, I don't know, it's more nostalgic to me. But that's the only gripe I have. I love everything else about the 3DS version. It's still my favorite game. I'll have to stream that one sometime for sure. Flashlights in the Zelda game.
All this space was hidden underground?
Zelda, do try to mind your step. Dangerous creatures reside here, as do abandoned constructs lost to time.
Right.
The lands beneath Hyrule's surface are home to innumerable sites of sacred power. Sites which our ancestors used to shield themselves as they forged a path through the impervious dark. They would surely prove useful for you and Rauru as well. Your powers of light might grow even stronger. Not far from here is a facility where I've been collecting constructs and such for my research. I haven't dared explore the darkness beyond, however. There's only so much I can do alone. Without help, that is. But finally, we have the perfect chance to further our knowledge. Come. We can use the workshop ahead to make ready for our journey.
That's the facility you mentioned using for your research, yes? I'm excited to see what it's like.
I primarily use it as a storage area for relics that I lack the space for in my study.
Zonai relics? I can't believe I'll actually get to see them for myself.
You two are getting along even better than I expected.
Zelda's such a nerd. But I like that. I like that, this version of Zelda.
Is that your workshop, Minoru?
Indeed it is. Let's use it to get ourselves prepared for the investigation ahead.
So is like Link not going to be in this game at all?
There's no telling what dangers may lie before us, which is precisely what these Zonai devices are for.
Broken? Okay. Does he explain how it is broken? Because I feel like the games are eerily similar. Wait a second. Okay, so how, okay, it slows down time, which makes time go faster. How does that, I mean, I'm not getting. I can't really relate. I feel like he is just trying to find reasons to hate on the 3DS version of the game. Like, I mean, I played both versions. I love both versions. I'm a big Zelda fanatic. I have never had any gripes about the Majora's Mask 3D. I mean, other than the fact that I feel like they made like some boss fights easier. Like, I mean, like the first boss fight in like the Swamp Temple, like that's or Woodfall Temple, that's easier than it is in the N64 version. But even then, in the N64 version, I still beat it like nothing. Like, I feel like, yeah, I don't know. I don't have any issues with the swimming and the time passing. I hardly noticed it. Like, the reverse Song of Time, it makes sense. Maybe it just gives you 3 times more time, but like, it does slow down time, which means you have maybe you do have less time to complete stuff than you do in the N64 version, because it just slows down time instead of giving you more time. I'm not sure how accurate that is, because I've had the guidebooks since I was a kid. I mean, I've been playing Majora's Mask was like one of my favorite games. I have the guidebooks. Like, I had the guidebook and stuff, and it just said that it slowed down time. It never said it gave you more time for the day. It never said that in the guidebook. And even if that were true, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like in the 3DS, I still had plenty of time to do everything I needed to do. I 100%ed Majora's Mask 3D. I got all the masks and I did everything, and I felt like something that you had in the 3DS remake was that you had the ability to schedule like reminders, so that way you knew when you needed to go do something, right? And I feel like saving was easier in that game too. So I mean, there were quality of life improvements in the 3DS version. They made it more modern, which was good. But I mean, the N64 version still I prefer, because it's more nostalgic. Feel like the art style is a little bit more dark. But the 3DS version, I feel like, is a good remake, and for all intent purposes, I have no qualms. No, I still prefer the N64 version in the console version over the portable version. But I mean, I still have my Majora's Mask 3D, and I still play on that usually, because I mean, I don't have an N64. I don't have my original play file. I have it on Switch, but I mean, I've never really played through it on the Switch. If I always go back and play the game again, Majora's Mask, I usually go back to my 3DS, because that's where I have the most stuff. And just where I have the most stuff, and I feel like I have like a lot of, it's portable. But I mean, I guess the Switch is portable now too. I just need to go back and replay Majora's Mask, but like, I've already played the shit ton of it, so it's crazy. But yeah, I have no real qualms about it. So you get Zonai devices for some reason here. Yeah, Majora's Mask is the best Zelda game. It is my favorite. I love it so much. For such a tiny game, it's got so much to do, and I love all the little side stories. The whole end of the world that happens. and like, that quest that there's that quest line where the couple that gets married, and they're getting married, and you have to like literally like do the quest to the wire to the very end of the world. And everybody's like freaking out because the world's gonna end in the next few like minutes, and they're like, I love you, and they're gonna get married. Oh damn, that's cool. Nice. Oh, what is this? Oh, that's cool. We're gonna get to play as Minoru eventually, I think. Oppose.
What?
This complicates matters. When are we gonna get to the actual war?
I won't fall.
Ugh, ouch.
Well then. Prepare yourself. Hard-won victory.
It does seem like this door is going to open. Or it doesn't seem. Oh, Minoru, I knew it! I knew we were going to get to play as her. The eldest sister of Hyrule's king, Minoru possesses both the power of spirit and unparalleled knowledge of the ancient Zonai. She battles with elegance by summoning constructs using auto-build to instantly combine Zonai devices. So are we like not... Is Link not going to get in this game? How do we do this?
A show of might.
Take this.
It's over. I have you. It's over. I have you. Raru.
Okay, Raru's the shit. Look at all those things, dude.
Must have aim.
Zelda!
Understood. Prepare yourself. A hard-won victory.
Nice. Time bombs. These donut devices can be thrown to cause a large explosion. Once thrown, a bomb will explode at a certain amount of after a certain amount of time. It will also detonate immediately upon hitting a powerful enemy. Are you talking about like Morpha from is it Morpha from Ocarina of Time? Oh, interesting. Oh. Oh, maybe we gotta like throw a bomb inside this guy's mouth.
What?
Yes.
By my power.
Ah!
With pleasure. Not done. Ralu.
Of course.
Understood.
With pleasure. Ralu.
Of course.
In Hyrule's name! I have you! Now then! Come, Hyrule!
I'll not let you down.
Oh, brother-sister attack.
It's over.
Make ready! Simple enough matter.
Awesome. Deku-Toad, it reminded me of what's it called, the Dindago, with the throwing the bombs in the mouth.
finest.
Minoru!
With pleasure. Raru,
Of course.
I'm with you.
That won't do. Too close. Zelda!
Understood. By my power! Huh. Minoru!
With pleasure.
I'll not
I have you. Now be
She
gone.
like uses machines.
My challenge overcome. Raru,
Of course. Carry on. Is that all? Zelda!
Understood. Sacred light! By my power!
support. Show of my challenge overcome.
We've yet begun.
Raru,
Of course.
Look at the markings light up. Oh, right. Oh, now we can issue orders. Nice. Alright. You go there. Zelda, you go here. And I'll... Oh, dude, I remember this stuff. Getting to take down 3 different places at the same time.
Zelda!
Understood.
Hold up. I want to make sure he comes to where I am.
Zelda! Understood. Minoru!
Show of might.
Now then! A simple enough matter. In Hyrule's name, I have you! Come, Minoru!
I'll not let you down. It's over.
I press on!
That was a waste.
All right.
Ah. No. That is not a rule in Danganronpa. I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna be playing Danganronpa this weekend, actually. I'm pretty excited about it. I got the Decadence trilogy. But no, that's not a rule in Danganronpa. That's not always the case. I know in the third game, no asshole survives that game.
Zelda!
What the heck?
I'm fine. Sacred light.
Take this. It's over.
Oh shit.
Zelda!
These enemies scare the shit out of me in Tears of the Kingdom. Ah.
Down with you. The end has come.
Ha!
Raru.
Zelda!
Understood. Ready?
What are those?
What?
No. Raru.
Understood. By my power. Focus. I won't fall. Sacred light.
Ah,
Show of might.
Take this.
Raru.
oh crap!
I endure.
Bitch.
Join me!
We'll show them.
Zelda, nice.
Meet your end! Yes.
We should, by no trouble, have no trouble.
Well then. Just what we were hoping to find.
Minoru.
Man, when do we get to Ganondorf and the war?
On we go.
What is this place? Stay away.
Look here. A construct? But I've never seen one like this before.
Please, Minoru. We mustn't disturb it. You saw them. The firm warning, and the collapsed seal at the entrance. It stands to reason that this chamber was once locked away by a powerful magic. What slumbers here might very well be forbidden technology. Tools of the Zonai's demise.
Yes, perhaps you're right. Though, if that's really true, then we're obliged to study it from every angle.
It's better to know than to leave things to chance. Research it however you like. I simply ask that you not activate it.
I understand. Zelda, from this point on... Resealing the chamber should take priority for now. Would you care to assist me, Rauru?
With pleasure.
I only know the outcomes of the first and third Danganronpa games, but I've never, gotten through the second one. I've actually debated whether or not I want to play it all through them in order. I've never also played the summer camp one, so I'm really excited to play that one. But I don't know whether I should play through them in order and start with the very first game and then just go through the entire trilogy and then play the new fourth game, or if I just should start with 2, because that's like the only one I haven't like all the way through. I got through like the first trial and then another and then like I think, yeah, I don't remember, it was so long ago, but that was back when I was like, yeah, I was much younger then. Gosh, it's got to be like half a decade ago. Nice. Got all of these spoils. Minoru, sister to the King of Hyrule. Rauru's elder sister, and an expert on the Zonai. She is often found researching constructs and other technological wonders in her study. She possesses a secret stone and the unique ability to separate her spirit from her body. Oh, so she can astral project. New information has been added to the map. Device dispenser.
What have we here?
Nice.
This should do nicely.
Holy moly.
Most impressive.
Oh, we can enhance our weapons? Oh, we have 2. Oh, so this is what we use our rupees for.
the sake of my people.
Nice.
It seems I've grown stronger.
I want to get to the I want to get to the war.
Between cultivating her newfound powers, assisting the royal court in a variety of manners, and delving deeper into construct technology, Zelda found herself leading a busy, yet ultimately fulfilling, existence in ancient Hyrule. One day, however, while training to manipulate time in Hyrule Field, Zelda and Sonia received an urgent report. A swarm of rampaging Molduga, giant creatures hailing from the Gerudo Desert, was heading straight for Hyrule Castle.
Molduga? Oh no. But yeah, like Danganronpa V3, yeah, like I guess it's a huge twist at the end, but like sometimes you're like, were we better off? Well, I know you're like trapped in the killing game and all that, but like I don't know, like you know, and everybody wants to get out of the school, but like yeah, it's got a pretty, I feel like the ending isn't so much bad, it's just bleak. Yeah, like it's just like super bleak. And I think it ties into a lot of the themes though, like the Danganronpa games are trying to like convey. I personally really like V3 a lot. That was like the first one I played, and then I went and played 1, and then I got to 2, and then I switched games. And I didn't get through the second game. So like I gotta go back and start. I think I might just start with 2, just so that way I don't replay 1 and 3 like immediately. But I definitely want to. I'm definitely gonna be getting back into Danganronpa because I mean I'm super excited about it. I already got it. It's right here. See. This is gonna be fun. Super fun. They're coming. They're coming. The Gerudo are coming. The Gerudo are
still
coming.
not arrived? No.
Oh, what about that Korok that we saw at the very beginning of this game? Like, what happened to him? He was so cute.
Hyrule Castle?
Precisely. And as we distract them with a Molduga swarm, your army will close in and strike from the north.
But why? What of those who desire peace? Impudent little.
You would disobey my orders, Ardy.
I'll do no such thing.
Oh no!
Molduga are approaching our position!
It's more than we thought! It's a swarm!
Oh, the dramatic irony. So it's so weird. How could both their tears exist in the same time and space? Because she technically has her stone.
What? There it is. Look, the signal from Chief Ganondorf.
As Gerudo Warriors, our chief's command is absolute. To the castle!
Yes!
We're under attack! A band of Gerudo, striking from the north.
I see. So this was their plan.
We march for battle!
My king!
I'm coming with you.
Promise you'll be careful.
Oh my god. So, the war is beginning now. This is everything I've ever wanted. To war then. To war. Weak point slash.
Zelda!
Understood.
By my power! Yeah!
King Rory!
Very well.
Back up. Raulu's gotta be my favorite so far. I love this guy.
Zelda!
Understood. This should do it.
I'll take you on.
Very well.
Hold a moment, Robert. I should tend to our wounded before we dare go out there. you set up a new camp. You can set up camp at specific locations on the battlefield. Entering camp restores your health of your current controlled characters and replenishes your special rations and batteries used based on difficulty settings. The castle is far better equipped to address such problems, but this will have to suffice. Still, we should do what we can to improve the encampment for the battles ahead.
I hope this proves helpful. Ready for whatever's next.
Zelda.
Without delay.
Strike flows through me.
A simple enough matter.
Let's see if I can help. I have you. Zelda.
Without delay.
Oh, hell no.
Ready?
I'm with you. A show of might.
Oh, damn. So wait, we have all these enemy outposts. Oh wait, no, not Hyrule. I want Zelda, you go to this. Wait, that's a Highland captain? Oh no. Go to the enemy outpost this way. Yeah, I'll take that one.
Zelda.
Without King Roll.
Very well.
I got this.
A simple enough matter.
Now then.
Oh, I bet. Sounds like a really big project.
Simple enough matter. Mineru!
Let's see if I can. Show of might.
Take this!
Zelda.
Without delay, we pursue victory!
Let's not hold back.
How many characters are you trying to, or how many teams are you trying to build?
My trust is with you. It's an honor. Take this!
Ah, so many troops.
In Hyrule's name, I have you!
Mineru!
Let's see if I can. Zelda.
Without King Rauru!
Very well then.
Back to our objective then.
Mineru!
Let's see if I can help.
Alright, let's see where my allies are.
Zelda.
Without delay, King Rauru!
Very well then.
Oh, this is giving me flashbacks to like Fire Emblem Warriors, Three Hopes, and to the original Hyrule Warriors. No, actually, Zelda. No, Zelda, you can go toward. Zelda, you go towards.
Mineru!
Let's see if I can help.
Oh shit, Mineru, what are you doing?
Let's see if I can help. Show of might. I have you. Zelda.
Without delay!
I think we took over everything already, so we should all meet back up. Yep. Boss fight.
What?
Is that all?
Yeah, that sounds like a good role to have. I typically don't like to share Pokemon on different teams, though, even when they're different. But I mean, I guess you can have it to where, like, as long as they're not utilized the same way. Like right now in Pokemon ZA, I have 2 fairy types on my team because I got 2 shiny fairies apparently.
Carry on.
And I was like, I gotta have both on my team. But I have it to where I'm building them very significantly different ways.
Very well.
Oh, Rauru, you need to heal up, bud.
Very well. Zelda!
Understood.
With pleasure.
Oh no.
Of course. Strength flows through me.
In support. Must have energy. The end has come. Zelda.
Without delay. By my power.
I'm with you, Zelda.
Ready?
This is it.
No holding back. King's Army.
Very well. Mineru.
Down with you. Zelda.
Without delay.
Oh, that does seem like that does seem difficult.
Ready? King's Army.
Very well. Come, Mineru.
I'll not let you down.
Take this.
Make ready. Mineru.
Let's see if I have you. It's over. The end has come.
I love it when I get like everybody in one spot, so I can just do maximum damage.
Not without delay. Still here. Sacred light. This should do it. King's Army.
Very well. This should do. Useful tool. Meet your end. A simple enough matter.
Rinneru!
Let's see if I can. Zelda.
Without delay. By my power! Well then, this should do it.
Yet to be done.
It's all I have.
I'm with you.
I'm fine. He's all me.
Very well.
Defeated.
Yes. What?
What's going on? Colossus? Interesting. Oh yeah, because Gordy has a Colossus. Alright, that mask is fucking creepy.
This is madness. Why would you? Circumstances have changed.
Apologies, but this is where your story ends.
Oh no, you're not gonna kill them.
Ganondorf. I should have known he would betray us.
You see that, bud? Bad news. Those
Oh, there
are
he is.
shades. They're spirits, sorta. Ancient globs of evil that show up and attack people whenever the land's not doing so hot. And I guess those two are the ones controlling them? That's nothing we want a part of, I can tell you that. You ask me, we're better off just sitting back and letting this... Bud, where you going? I'm supposed to be putting down roots, not sticking my nose in someone else's fight.
Oh my god. Is this Link?
Can you please listen to me? I'm begging you here.
Oh my god. Colmo traveling Korok. Oh, he's so cute. Colmo.
All right, fine. You win. Just don't say I didn't warn ya. Wait up already.
Oh my god. Controlling mysterious person. When equipped with one-handed weapon, mysterious person carries a shield of Zonai energy in his left hand. Of course, Link is left-handed. Power surge. Okay. Great. Cool. Obviously, you're a Link. Please let me use Calmo. I want to use Calmo. He shield surfs. He's yeah. Nice rocket. Rockets. These Zonite devices let you move at high speeds, crashing through any enemy in your path until its energy gauge is depleted. Okay, I think we should do it. Oh, he could do a backflip? That's cool. Oh, shit. Oh, crap. That's cool. Of course they couldn't just leave Link out of a game. They never do that. Yeah, kill him. Yay! Oh, that's so cool! You could always just not evolve Brock's Steelix. Or Onyx.
Why did you save us?
I've been wondering the same thing myself. But my bud here's got a mind of his own. Couldn't stop him if I tried. And trust me, I did.
Even so, I thank you. As long as I draw breath, I can still claim my retribution.
You want revenge, huh? Don't you think a little reward for your daring savior should come first? And since we went through the trouble of saving your lives, it's gotta be something special. Something like this! Even the fiercest winds don't feel like nothing at all with this bad boy. What do you say?
Yes, if you'd like it. But what will you use it for?
Isn't it obvious? This thing's gonna keep me standing once I finally take root. Here's the deal. When a Korok like me leaves home, we've gotta find a spot to settle down so we can grow big and tall. Start our own forest, you know? And once I find my spot, my new treasure here will keep me in place. Make sure I've got the strongest branches this side of Hyrule. That's the whole reason I'm on this journey. You got that?
Oh my god. Do not tell me that that little fucker is the Great Deku Tree.
Right. Well, I wasn't really looking to settle down somewhere like this anyway. Come on, bud. We're out of here. Catch you later!
Let us go. That villain dishonors our name, and he shall perish by my hand.
Your report?
We dispatched most of her guards, my lord. But we were obstructed by some manner of automaton.
She and a small band of companions have regrettably escaped your judgment.
Forgive us, Lord Ganondorf.
An automaton. Very well.
My lord?
I finally have Rauru in the palm of my hand. Especially now that we've taken care of the traitors plaguing his kingdom, yes? No more delays. Hyrule Castle awaits.
At once.
It's time I see these secret stones for myself.
A short time after the attack on Hyrule Castle, Rauru received an unexpected visitor. Ganondorf, chief of the Gerudo people, and the lone male amongst them. Claiming to have dealt with the renegade Gerudo faction that struck at Hyrule Castle, Ganondorf then pledged to serve the kingdom as a show of good faith.
So, like...
But Zelda could sense the cruel ambition behind Ganondorf's words, behind even his very name. While Rauru shared in this concern, he deemed it best to accept the Gerudo's fealty, in hopes of more closely watching over their chieftain's actions.
So, like, this play-by-play, it happened in Ocarina of Time. The Gerudo go and pledge their fealty, and Zelda's like watching from the window, and it's like, that guy's sus.
You seem distressed.
King Rauru says there's little for us to be worried about, but... that man's name bears dark memories. In my era,
Zelda. Time can be a dangerous entity, even for those who control it like us. The future must remain unknown, right?
Yes.
The Molduga attack was unquestionably that man's doing. Given an opening, he will bare his fangs and bring about even worse. until Hyrule itself is no more. But you know, he doesn't represent all of the Gerudo. Rather than war, some still seek a path of mutual prosperity. We can't abandon those voices. Rauru founded this kingdom for all of its people. I'm certain he feels the same way.
Yes, I agree completely.
In times to come, my husband will be faced with countless difficult decisions like this. He will certainly lament choices he failed to make, and grow to regret others he carried through. He's more sensitive than he looks.
Strangely enough, that sounds familiar.
Zelda, if he's ever struggling, I hope that you can help show him the way forward.
Me? I couldn't possibly.
If such advice were to come from you, he might actually decide to heed it.
I'll try, Queen Sonia.
Story progression quest. Lady Zelda is rather devoted to her studies, and just last night, she stayed up late, reviewing everything she learned from Lady Manuru so far. All the knowledge she must have gotten her quite worked up, though, as she mentioned being completely unable to sleep afterwards.
I wield this power for the good of all.
New skill action. Learn how to sign it?
I can tell this will come in handy. Zelda.
Without delay. Sacred light.
Actually, can I just quit this exit battle? Yeah, I want to just stick to the story battles. I can do these on my own time. I'll have to complete those 2 quests before I can move on to this next story quest. Okay. Alright, well, anyways, I'll go ahead and do those on my own time. Those are not story progression quests. They're just side quests that prerequisites that I have to complete before I move on with the story. But, yeah, I think this is a good stopping point. I think we've accomplished a lot, and, like, we have just, you know, just a little bit of battery left on my laptop before I have to close down the stream anyway. So let's go ahead and give it some time to rejuvenate. I definitely want to hop on to some Pokemon Legends EA later on today, or tonight, because I know I'm on a very tight timeline. I feel like all my friends are already beating the game and already got the shiny charm and are over here shiny hunting, and I know I've been very, very fortunate to have like a full team of shinies, and I've already gotten 6 shinies in my game, so I'm not complaining. Like, I by no means need the shiny charm anytime soon, but you know, I would like to be able to shiny hunt and get the shinies I do want, like the shiny Swirlix that I've been obsessing over, and I really want it. But like, I really do need to complete the story. But this is really fun. This has got me hooked into it. I'm very interested in seeing the story of the Imprisoning War and getting more context about who Ganondorf is, how he came about, and like, I'm already seeing parallels between like this event and in Ocarina of Time, because Zelda knew it then too, whenever Ganondorf swore his fealty to the king and he betrayed him, and you know, and then she went into hiding with Impa like while she was a child. So there's parallels there. So it's something that's Ganon's already done. But if this takes place in a time after the previous 3 timelines, and this is a separate Imprisoning War, different than the Imprisoning War that happened in A Link to the Past, then I'm just curious to know like how this Ganondorf came to be, where he came from. They never really made that clear in Tears of the Kingdom. Like, it was only alluded to. We only knew about this Imprisoning War. We only knew fragments of the truth, and there's deeper lore to be uncovered, and it's kind of like refreshing the fact that they are going deeper into the lore here and getting to see the side of the story and to see more character development for such for these very important characters like Rauru, Sonya, Minoru, and even Zelda in this capacity, because she is like the true protagonist of this game. And it's kind of odd though, like they went ahead and like released 2 back-to-back games like this year and last year. Zelda has been the protagonist for both of these games. I know like Link was still a big part of Echoes of Wisdom. Link is still a big part of this game, obviously, with the introduction of that mysterious construct, with that very cute, what is it, Korok, that's with that little sword. I think that's so awesome. I think he's a really cool character, and I can't wait to play as him. So there's a lot of things about this game that are shining out that definitely more than Age of Calamity and the original Hyrule Warriors, which were non-canon. I think what really intrigues me about Age of Imprisonment is the fact that it is a canon Zelda game and that it takes place within the actual story and timeline, and it isn't not a what-if scenario. It's not a multiverse story. It is a part of Zelda history, which, you know, would factor into the Hyrule, the whole Hyrule, whatever it's called, the Hyrule Historia. There we go. So I'm really excited to see how this goes and play more of this. But as for now, I think I'm gonna put a pin in it and let my computer charge and hopefully hop onto some Pokemon Legends EA. And yeah, this has been fun. Thanks for watching. If you've been with me all the way through to this point, I appreciate it. It's always a joy getting to hang out with you guys. It's always a pleasure. So I'll catch you guys on the next stream. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, adios, take care, have a good night, and I hope to catch you on the next stream. So, see ya. Bye. Mog signing off.